Welcome back, folks, to Disciple of Morangor. Yesterday we were working on arrays. We made this nice, pretty little array wrapper, vector wrapper, just called array. Maybe it needs a better name. Uh, Probably should. We're not going to namespace anything because I'm a bit of a degenerate. If I'm being super honest, I just don't really think that it's I don't really care to do that. Um, yeah, you can call me a piece of shit if you want, but you can also you can make up your own mind. Just gonna turn this compressor down a little bit. I notice it's a little loud. Um, yeah. So today, while I was watching some stuff and I was just kind of chilling, I went through and I fixed all of the errors that we'd had at the end of yesterday's episode because they were just some silly errors, and I'll walk through them here so you don't think I'm like making you miss out on any of the the high flying action packed business. Stored items for our iterators. I guess if it's an iterator that's using an object reference, like here it's a base item pointer, right? It wants constant iterators. So uh, I just made the constant iterator and that fixed that. There was also a few places where, because I just found and replaced everything, right? That broke a bunch of things like the array constructor here that takes in a vector. I don't know why I would really need it. Also, when you give it an object and then the quantity of that object, this got turned into a vector, so we had to fix that. Pushback, we needed to add a const version for this. We did obviously the same for push front. Um, yeah, and then yeah, yeah, and then the other thing was I went through and replaced the erases with deletes, and that obviously required just a bit of uh, you know, just like refactoring a little bit. Uh, then this function was also broken because I was kind of giving it wrong things. So yeah, uh, that's all it is. Now we just give it the beginning and then index greater than or equal to 0. We just add the index to the beginning iterator. Else, we add the size to the negative number, which will always return. Because we know it's always going to be negative, then we'll just kind of wrap around there. Um, yeah, yeah. So that's cool. So I was just playing with this for the last 20 minutes or so, and we might do a string wrapper today because I've been using some of the strings in here, and I just gotta say I hate this. The strings are just so trash. I don't know. I don't understand why C++ has to have like such dog data types. they're just so fucking bad. They're just terrible. Like, I can understand not wanting to go crazy with it like some other languages, but I don't know, man. Like, oh God. They just these are all Yeah, I like I think it's worth it. Maybe it's worth it. Maybe it's not. Like it's one of those things where it's like, do you just do it and then you just have it, right? It's like the arrays. I don't know how many arrays. Probably a lot, if I'm being honest. Like, arrays are kind of the bee's knees, but like strings. We're doing it. Look, we're just gonna do it. All right. A lot of my inspiration for this uh, comes from kind of what I've talked about before with, oh man, Unreal Engine. This is my uh, my day-to-day strings. This and Python strings. Python strings are pretty good. That's another thing. Like, Python is written in C, and we don't ever get any of the fun stuff from Python in the rest of C. I don't know. Maybe I'm asking for too much. Maybe I'm just spoiled by having strings that aren't just like, it's like they're spitting in your face. Like, who even manages C++ at this point? Like, who runs it's what, like the SDL like the C++ consortium or something like this, right? Um isocpp.org. I know Microsoft contributes a lot to C++. Like, if you read a lot of the header files, it'll say like contributed and stuff by Microsoft. CPP comp proceeds. Yeah, anyway, this is really neither here nor there. I just wish that they would, like, stop being like this and, make the built-in data types of C++, just not so fucking trash, like, and I get it, oh, but man, like, you're supposed to, do things yourself because it's supposed to be, like, it's like, why is, like, listen, it's, you know, like, you use arrays in other languages, and then you come back to C++, and it's just like getting punched in the face over and over and over again. I don't know. Maybe I'm just salty because I'm other languages are really nice. Anyways, so let's just look at this API. There's append. This stuff is all nice. Uh, yeah, this is one of the issues with this is that I feel like it's going to be a lot of just overloading boring functions that don't really need to be overloaded. Um, we will need iterators, of course. We're gonna want like lower and upper. Probably gonna want a color variable in there. Yeah, contains to check for substrings and stuff. Yeah. Uh, Constant iterators. Yeah, I guess. Whatever. Create an empty string with zero terminating characters. Obviously, stuff like equals, find substrings. Format. Yeah, so this is what I was actually just testing. Was can we pass like templated args through a function? I've never done this, had to do this before, so it was a bit of a little bit weird. But it seems like this works. It prints the number I want, which is 9. Yeah. So, I guess this means that we could also. Uh, is this correct? I don't know if this is the correct way to do this. No. Yeah. So I guess the next question is like, can we do this? Or does this like freak out? It seems to not, it seems to be fine. Right. And then this way you can, you could create test string with uh, construct string with formatting, and then we pass it, I don't know, 420, I guess. And then here we can just print test2. We'll put a new line at the end of this, maybe. Yeah, we'll see if this works. Yeah, I didn't think. Text is unidentified. Oh, yeah, it is. This string was constructed with text formatting. That's pretty baller. All right. Um, okay. We already have string and format in here. Yeah, these should probably go into their own header. These are getting a little bit. Who fucking cares? Okay. 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 So, yeah, so this is just going to be some more like, we'll just have to do a lot. It's going to be like a lot of like busy work again. All right, cool. Region, iterators. Oh, new. Um, so there's some of this stuff. Cause he's a smooth operator. Boop, boop. Smooth operator. This returns an F string reference. Can this be friend? Oh, friend needs to. Yeah, no. Mm, yeah. And then I think we can do another one that's like a const character pointer. Uh, mm, yeah. Yeah, I'm not crazy. This is IntelliSense is just kind of dumb. Um, it's really not a lot to talk about right now. Um, is that right? Oh, yes. So this should return a data at index. Should this be called like a T string? In a T, like a type? Like my type? Because the others, but then we need like T money. Yeah, I think F is fine. Maybe it should be called an F array. I don't know. Whatever. We're just going to ignore this. Um, Character in. No, this is not a thing. Oh no. I think. Ah, but there's two lower. Okay, well, it seems like it does. So, auto reference, character of data, and then we say the character equals std to lower the character. The tabs need to get out of the way, and then we just return this. Is there an extension? Does this visual assist options? I wonder if it's a part of VA. Insert dosing, multi-line comments, change case to limits. We got to Google this real quick. I wonder if Visual Assist has a thing that allows me to do this. Apparently, there's something called resharper. Manage extensions. Resharper. A trial. It says here that it's a trial, though. I don't want to. I'm not paying for a thing so I can tab out. Um, the fuck? Yeah, it's $30 a month. This is like you can eat shit. You know, I already don't like JetBrains. I kind of have a personal gripe with these people. I don't like their products as it is. I'm not paying for any of this stuff. Tab out. Oh my god. They ported it to Visual Studio. Will begin when Visual Studio is closed. All right. It's like, listen, this is one of the greatest extensions ever created in the history of humanity. To just be able to hit tab and leave bracket. Like, what else do you want? You know, why is this not default behavior? Who in the history of ever has been like, you know what would go good at the end of this function call? Four fucking spaces. Yeah, that's what the end of this function call needs. Just a whole bunch of white space for no fucking reason. Oh, God. Like, come on. Come on. I need new wallpapers. Ah, this is one of my favorites. All right, I'll pause the recording while this is going on. Okay. After much issue, oh my God, it works. Check this out. Ready to see? Think about it this way. We went to the moon 56 years ago. And I need to download an extension to tab out of a fucking bracket. But it works. It works so well. It honestly, it's on Visual Studio Code. It's the first thing that I install is tab out. I don't know. It's just okay. We're back. We are back. I don't even remember what I was doing. Two upper, two lower. Return this. Cool beans. Uh, I think this can just go. Here's an interesting function. To bool. Um, I like this. I really like this idea. We can take a const f string reference to check. We return. I don't like this anymore. Uh, is this better? I think it is. Right, because then maybe operators. What the fuck? This returns an integer? What? F string plus equals int. Why does this return an integer? Oh no. Um. Okay. Well, this is less than ideal. Uh. Yeah? Because I guess integers and characters are kind of the same thing. The beans are cool. So then, uh, and then we'll do to upper on this one. Let's just run it. Hit it! It didn't work. It did not work. It failed me. Why do you fail me? Did you ever see that old Vine with the guy holding up his that toy skeleton? Never mind. Okay, so for unsigned character equals 2 upper of LC. New character STD C out. Lower upper. Oh, oh, oh. Let's do it again. Still doesn't work. Is the issue uh test 3? Let's just remove this, right? Let's just string to test upper lower. And then here like I'm wondering, oh wow, I fucked that one up. I wonder if the issue is that we have numbers and it's freaking out. No, but that shouldn't make a difference, right? Who cares if it has numbers? Super doesn't work. So why does this not work? Hmm. Oh, it's not STDIO. Um, Yeah, so this printed the characters here. Oh man. But it doesn't seem to want to do the two upper. Like, am I just. Because as far as I know, a character and an int is like the same thing. Should be so okay. You know, let's just do this. I'm very confused why this doesn't work. Right, let's just very confused. Initial value reference of non-constant must be an L value. That's annoying. Oh man. It is not happy about that. Check this out. Didn't work. Huh. What is this like? Do 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 seg fault. Boop 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 do 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 seg fault. So, like, there's path variables in here, right? .NET tools, processor architecture. This is my fucking path. There's CUDA core kits. What? So, what? Okay, so yeah, this is an empty string. Capacities. Right, so this is all working. Now test equals S. So this seems to be working. Huh. This shouldn't be so difficult. Like, am I actually this dumb? But like, this is working. So why does it not? Like, so weird. Like, am I crazy? Hmm. One. Um, what is happening? Why is this returning nothing? Uh, is that crazy? Yeah, is ambiguous. No. Ah, man. Like I'm so confused why this isn't working. Like clearly must be just be missing something stupid. So this is good, right? The string here is perfectly fine. And then when we return, it's fucking empty. Hmm. Why did he just return nothing? Oh man. It don't like references. References are bad. Okay, fuck your references. Um, fuck your references. Uh, I guess here we'll just cast this to a character. I don't even think we have to. We very clearly don't have to do that. Then here we'll say this is for the character. And we'll just do this. Um, all right. I guess that's that. Yeah. Oobly woobly woobly woo. Sleepy, sleepy, sleepy. Yeah. No? Hmm. Well, there is the other option of like, no. Oh, equals 1. Uh, is there anything else that we need in here? Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. 2 formats, right? Okay. Little integer. And then we need some other stuff like what is it called? Is it what is it? From? No, it's Is it... Yes. No? Expected a... Oh, that's my bad. Um... What are some other things that I'm generally gonna need? Up, down, upper, lower. I'm not gonna use floats in this project at all because floats are just super frustrating and I don't think they really serve much of a purpose in a lot of, a lot of stuff. I just rather use integers. There's just so much less bullshit to deal with. Floats are always a pain in the ass. They're always a pain in the ass. Then there's the obvious stuff like there's also like parse into array. These are fairly common. Uh we just return size -1. Yeah. And then there's this kind of stuff, right? Where we return you don't even have to do that, do you? Because if it's 0, it's yeah, and then anything bigger than that, it just returns size. And then there's the, is valid index. If what are we talking about here? If then if size plus index, right? Because if this is negative, how do we do it in the arrays? Let me just do it here. What was this? Right. Pretty sure this can just be private, right? I don't think it really needs to be public. Uh, he's a smooth operator. Boop, 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 doo, doo, smooth operator. Cool beans. Cool beans. Well, just there'll be a pausing the recording. I'll be right back. All right. After much waffling, I'm back. I guess I never left for you. That's okay. You know, um, I guess what we do here, right? We say if uh else data at num plus index. Is this how we do this? How did I just want to double check the other access operator we had here. Uh yeah, this could be one line. Right, this can be one line. This can still just segfault. Not segfault. Yeah, it can actually, right? This is a bad check. Oh. Yeah, Right? Because, you know, can you too many parameters for this function? Yeah, so I wonder, could you do like a pair and then mark this as like int? Right? And then this would return an F string, right? And I is less than index dot last second. Is that crazy? Is that totally insane? Does that even work? So if I say uh uh fuck right off. There's no one in the world who ever wanted to do that. So could I do like 510? Will that work? Can you do this? Like, is this crazy? Possible loss of data. I don't give a shit. Fuck your loss of data. Nobody cares. I don't care about any of your warnings. These are such a waste of time. I don't think it worked. What was the. Hold on. So if we do 3, which is C, and we end. Oh, but it's less than or equal to because we want it to be inclusive. Mismatch signed, unsigned. Yeah, whatever, bro. Who cares? Yeah, right? Because 0, 1, 2, 3 is D. So that's 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, is there a way to do this with a colon? Is that crazy to do? Operator. Int I equals index dot first. I is less than or equal to index dot last second. Swap. Fuck off. Second. We push back contents at I. Oh, the tab out is so juicy. Then we just return temp. It'd be nice if C++ had like list comprehensions as well. I was asking for too much, though. I understand that. I understand I'm asking for too much. This does feel good. Feels good to implement something like that. It's so simple, right? It's such a simple little addition, but it's nice. 431. Whatever. Seems like such a waste of time. Even this returning address of local or temporary variable. Fuck off, bro. Just get out of here. Like nobody needs to deal this. Not all control paths return. There. There. Um yeah. This range idea is really cool. I really enjoy that. Um all right, what are we doing now? Eh. Number. Mm. There's what is it called? Is digit character. Is this a thing? Is this an operator? Can you and equals something? Uh, uh, can you and equals? You must be able to and equals. There's no fucking way that's not an operator. Okay, it's not a Boolean operator, but a bitwise and assignment operator. It performs a bitwise and. So, yeah, this is good, right? Then we return B flag. Because we start out with it being true for every single character. If it's true, true and true is true. This you return a fucking integer? Who does that? Is digits. So what does this return? Uh, characters is digit does not equal zero. Okay. Okay, I think this makes sense. So why does it just like why the fuck does this return an integer? Oh god, it's a dumpster fire. Okay. Uh oh, look at that. Oh my god. They have this is the new shit. You just define a macro to discard all of the warnings so you don't get compilation errors. Wow, that's God, yeah, I understand why so many people avoid C++. This is sort of a fucking mess. I have no fucking idea what's going on here, man. This is so far beyond my is extern. Okay, so this is all happening in another language or another place. Yeah, okay, whatever. We're not even going to deal with this. This makes sense to me. Let's test it. Okay. Test 5. Test 5 is number. Oh. So then maybe here. Scooby doo boop boop ba doo ba doo ba doo boop 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 ba doo boop ba doo. Is oh man. Fine, we'll just cast it. Then we'll just cast the integer to a thing and it's apparently not a number. That's cool. So Here we put char. And then we do. It should default a new line. It really should. Give me an F string, uh, to bool, string from bool. Bibbidi 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 bibbidi. This is coming along. We're making some data types. Oh, fuck. What is this one? An extra argument was passed? I disagree. I disagree. Extra argument to printf. I think that you're wrong. I really do. Expects. Oh, man, it did not like that. Um, what should it be? Should we go listen to some? I guess you're not listening. I'm the only one listening here. You're just sitting here in silence half the time while I do nothing. Uh, give. I think that we should go listen to some more Tucker Carlson, 'cause apparently that makes you a crazy far right extremist, and uh, yeah, that's something that I'm okay with. Was code up a text-based adventure game and become radicalized into not liking the government. Because let's be real, fuck those guys. They're always on the wrong side of fucking everything. Okay, so is this a number? Is number. Ah, yeah, so I'm really happy about the splicing thing. I'm really happy about myself with this whole range splicing thing. It's so simple, but it just makes me feel good about myself. Oh, oh, this is wrong. Um, is it percent %s and then yeah. Okay. Uh, the character was given. Hold on. What's the thing it's telling me to do here? Why is it angry? Shit. Access violation. Okay, so let's open up the googly booglies. Uh, printf arguments. Apparently this has to be C. And then we get a string from a bool, which is going to return the string. So let's do it again. Eh. But variadic argument of two strings. Oh shit. This psych fault. Just give it to me already. Hey, it didn't work. Is one a digit? Man, it. Oh, yeah. Okay, right. Because, uh, uh, okay, I guess, uh, requires an argument of character pointer, but two variadic arguments were given. What the fuck do you even mean? Of course it had, but variadic argument has type string. I don't know, bro. Is that wild? Am I crazy? I'm unequivocally retarded. But is this insane? These need to be changed. I may be retarded, but I ain't that fucking stupid. Maybe I am. I may be retarded, but I'm not that fucking stupid. That's probably not true. I guess I'm smart enough to be a. I guess I'm smart enough to be a software engineer and do that for a living, but I may still be a little bit retarded. Oh, damn. I'm not retarded. Okay. Is A. Oh, sorry. Is. Okay. Hold on. Is. Oh, yeah, that's my bad. Uh, a digit? You bet your ass it is. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We're gonna do this. You know what else might be kind of nice in here is like a color. It might be nice to have, we got our enums here. Do we have color enums? You bet your ass we do. Constructors. Okay. Is number still didn't return? Oh no, it did. It did. It did. Because this is okay. Let's do it again. I've said it once and I'll say it again. I really wish that Visual Studio had a built-in terminal. I don't understand why it doesn't. Like, if it was like a window, you could slide it over and back. You could minimize it. You could maximize it. You could, proselytize with it. You could do all the. I don't understand. I don't understand why Visual Studio has to be so fucking old. You know what I mean? Like, how nice would it be if I could just have a terminal right here? I just pop it out and we go like shaboop and we have a terminal. You know, um, we could just grab it. We could put it wherever we want. We could snap it to the windows and do all the things. Like, I don't understand why we can't have this. It just seems crazy to me. All of these like insane features, all this debugging stuff, all of these tools. How much of the global economy was programmed inside a Visual Studio? Shit, and we can't have a fucking terminal? Visual Studio Code has terminals. How hard would it be to add it into Visual Studio? You know what I mean? God, like even at work, like we have the corporate professional version, whatever it's called. Nothing. Like I don't know. It's just it drives me nuts that Visual Studio sometimes is just kind of whatever. Mm. F string. What is it? Is it from bool? Non-static. Ah. Mm. From bool. This can be static. Static. I think this can be static. This can be static. This is not static for sure. Two formats. Anything where we pass in the string, I think is just a static function. Run it again. Let's fucking do it. Like, imagine it. You press F5, it runs the program, right? Wherever the terminal is docked, it pops up, runs the program, says press any key to continue. You just press any key and it just minimizes the terminal. It doesn't, the thing is, with this, it deletes it, right? You do it and the window is gone. But wouldn't it kind of be nice if it just minimized the terminal like Visual Studio Code? It's like, yeah, it would be nice to just like be able to see the history of what I just did. Maybe I made some stupid change and I want to see what I did. You know, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm asking too much. Maybe I'm asking for too much. Bro. Like, you're going to try to autocomplete end L to parse replacement field. My guy. My guy. Get. Yo. I paid too much money for Visual Assist, which I cannot recommend enough, by the way. It is actually fantastic. It's so much better than IntelliSense. But the suggestions. Sometimes it suggests things which are just unbelievable. It's like, who the fuck? Can you do this? Can you do that inside of a for loop? Because this is, yeah, I didn't think so. Right? Because this wants an iterator. Oh shit, this is something totally different. Has no types. Binary, no operator found which takes a left hand operand type, constant array. Bro. Oh, you don't like me, bro? Uh, what? No operator found which takes left hand operand of type right int, or there is no acceptable conversion. What the fuck is this? Or no acceptable conversion. There, what? So, like, here, maybe I should show you what I'm Googling instead of just leaving it out on the side. C++ template, operator, whatever the fuck this is. I have no idea what that operator is. Let's Google. What is this even called? What the fuck operator is this? This looks like some Java bullshit. This. What is this? This looks like some Java shit. Like less than, equal to, greater than? Like what the fuck operator is that? Assignment, increments, arithmetic, comparison. What the fuck is this operator, bro? A three-way comparison. Oh my god. It's a pervert. Oh, it's some kind of a loose-legged, sloppy-lipped, herpes-ridden whore. Oh, fuck me. What does this even mean? Is there a description of it? Like, can I get the table? Can I get a table for what this value? Yeah, give me the value yielded table for the pervert operator. Such that returns an object such that if A is less than B, if A is greater than B, and if A equals B. What the fuck is the point of this? I gotta turn this podcast off. What the fuck is the point of this? What are you ever going to like? So you create this object called result. Result is equal to foo pervert operator bar. Then you say if the result is less than zero, C out negative zero is less than zero. You know, whatever. Else result greater than zero. Negative zero is greater than zero. Else, if result equals zero, zero and negative zero are equal. Else, these are unordered. What does this solve? Like, what are we trying to fix with this pervert operator here? So we removed all of these other operators in C++20, which I gotta be real, removing the does not equal operator, I think is stupid. You know, why would you not want that? It makes it, it's just, I don't understand what this pervert operator accomplishes. Like, okay, no, we're moving on. Hold on. Can we just like we're just gonna say 30 pervert operator. We're gonna say like 420 pervert operator 69. And then we want to say result. So then this just has equal, equivalent, greater, less than, and then partial ordering, weak ordering, and a private member called value. Like, we can't have better strings, but we have this like weird little. I'm calling it the pervert operator. I don't know what it's called, but it's the three-way threesome. You know, the whore operator, if you want to call it that. Like, what does this solve? Like, why do we need this thing? Like, god damn. And again, we still can't have better strings or better arrays. No, no, no. God forbid. Right? God forbid we have half of the things that you get in like Python or, a lot of other just good string and array APIs. Like, fuck, man. I said this. I said this yesterday. You don't need a deck. You don't need a queue. You don't need a list or a double list or whatever they call it. You don't need any of these things. These things are all stupid. Every data type should just be an array. And then you just use the array like you want. Maybe I get it. You want to have something that's like, it forces people to use it in one way. But even still, that's stupid. That's stupid. What do you even need that for? Like, shit, just make a good array. It's like strings. Just make a good fucking string. But no, now we have this like pervert operator, the three-way operator, fucking pervert bullshit. The C++ devs need Jesus. This is their problem. They need Jesus. God damn. What a fucking world we live in. All right, this is failing. What's the problem? What is this saying? Oh, it doesn't like it. I just can't hide it. I'm gonna lose control and I think I like it. Is this because of this? Yeah. 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 Yas. Okay. I don't even know why I was up there. To bool. We got from bool. You know, we can do from bool and even give this an integer, right? And we can just say, um, yeah, we can just do that, right? Um, so here is number is empty. Um, I guess we just go down the lists, right? We just say is bool. We say bool be flag equals true. We just say um that's the issue, right? Is that a bool can be. Can you even do this? It can't be a character. You can't do this, right? Operand doesn't work. String iterator. No, but you can do if character. Oh, it's this. Right? Yeah. It's kind of stupid. So can you actually do this? Does this need to be a ternary operator? Or can you just. Yeah, you can just do this with the bools, right? Um, I'm gonna wrap this in parentheses. Yeah. That looks a bit better. And then we'll do another end equals. Because, fuck. Because you, shit. Fuck it. We're just gonna leave it at this. Um, if needed, yeah. Yeah, that's a weird one. Is bool is number. We have is empty, is number, is bool. Do we need to split this to an array in any way? Um, do we just split? Or I mean, like, do we need split? Do we need split? Do we need like find here? This would be on like a character, right? Um, you need like a substring. Delete index, substring, right? Um, do we need reverse? Do we need this? Do we need these things? Reverse could be good, maybe. I don't know. Hmm. So what we really need to do here is say I equals num. I is greater than or equal to 0. I minus minus. Then we say if data at I equals a white space, we say data erase uh mm, so if number minus I is a white space, we erase minus I. Else we return. Yeah, because if in any string it is a white space at the end, yeah, if any string is a white space, if any character at the end of a string is a white space, we just delete it. Else we just leave. Let's actually see if there's a clear compare ends with empty erase find. What is okay, that makes sense. Oh, I just realized I haven't taken my vitamins. Need my vitamin D, zinc, and magnesium. Mm. Fun fact, if you start supplementing magnesium, always eat first, or else you're going to get a big tummy ache. But if you're a guy, and I know that if you're watching somebody sit here and code for hours on end, you're a guy and you're probably like me, a little bit retarded. If you start supplementing zinc, you will blow loads that will boggle your mind. Whew. It's almost alarming. I'm being real. It almost gets a little bit alarming. So, impress your non existent girlfriend with that one. A little bit of zinc. Eggs with lots of butter. And supplement yourself a little bit of zinc. And you will. Well, you'll paint the fucking walls, I'll say that much. Ends with. Then there's the whole ends with, starts with thing. Do we really need these? I don't know. We have equals operators, uh, substring stuff. I think starts to make sense. I still don't even know if I need it though. It's sorry here. Let me just show you what I'm reading here. Even stuff like where was I? Yeah, we can get it as like a character array. I don't think we need it. Then there's like format number. Uh I don't know if we're ever going to, when are we going to have numbers larger than this that are going to be just in a string randomly, right? Because the only numbers we, God, even, where's my thing here? The largest numbers we're going to have are going to come from like money or damage. And, why would we, I can't see us having numbers this large. I can't see it. Um, it's an idea though. Again, here's the character arrays. Insert at. I just don't see it. I don't see us needing almost any of these things. Remove spaces. What? Replaces certain characters with the escaped version of that character. What is this? IE replaces backslash n with backslash n. What the fuck does this do? What is this tooltip? So you replace. Oh, I see. It's saying that it's replacing. So yeah, it's replacing a literal new line with a new line character. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, yeah. It's just kind of stupid. Um, Again, I'm not convinced that we're going to need this. Um, Reserve, reverse, not sure we're going to need it. Chop, all of these things. I don't think we're going to need it. Again, I absolutely refuse to use floating point numbers because I fucking hate floating point numbers. They're garbage. They're a trash data type. You know, we're not making neural networks. We're not making building cars and tanks and shit. We don't fucking need it. It's one of my hot takes. I don't think that we should use floating point numbers for almost anything in this universe if you don't have to. God, they're such a pain in the ass. Oh, what a horrible data type. What an absolutely garbage data type. Ugh. No, thank you. No, thank you. Hmm. Yeah, operators, I think we're good. You know? Okay. You know, is it crazy to do this? To include the includes near the class? So now, okay. Oh, God, this is going to be a dumpster fire. Now we need to delete every version of a string and replace it with an F string. Oh, God. Okay. We're making our way. Making my way downtown, walking fast, making bugs, and I'm going bound. Ba-da-doo-doo-doo. Fuck. Oh, balls. Oh, man. Oh, God. Oh, I'm just so angry that C++ has to have such terrible data types. Like, who the fuck has ever used a list? God. You know, they make you program this shit in university. And it's like, for what? You know, I remember, God, one time I coded up a quadruply linked list so you could traverse in like multiple directions. What a fucking waste of my life that was. God damn. Oh, what a nightmare. Um, oh God, I don't even want to do this right now. Hold on, we need to refactor. There's a way to refactor this. Change signature. Change signature. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, there's no way this ends well. God, there's no way this doesn't just explode and everything becomes a fucking catastrophe. There's no way. Okay, let's scroll up. What's this? Printf. So there's size t spacing equals word dot length. What is word? Word comes from to print. Uh okay, that should be that. Okay, this doesn't seem to be having errors. Inventory print. Oh fuck, man. Oh, let's just compile it and let's just see what errors. Yeah. Just give them to me. Give me the errors. Oh god. Um um oh god. So we need to return an F string but take in a standard string and an F string. I don't know. Oh god, I'm not nearly as a friend that returns an F string that's an operator for addition with the oh, fuck where the left hand side is this and the right hand side is this, and we say F string temp equals which is going to return us a string, which we have the operator for right here. Equals a constant character array. Okay, so this is the same. Oh, just give them to me. Just give me the errors. Fuck. Oh, yeah, just give it to me. Give me the errors. Give them to me. Oh, man. What a fucking dumpster fire. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Give me the next error. That binary operator does exist. Get description is list from item. What is item? Item and stored items. Oh, God, what is it? Just compile. Just tell me the fucking error, bro. What is this temp even for? STD2 string. Ugh. Returns an array of F strings. So now this is going to need... so this is also going to need a constructor that operates on... It's an initializer list of... Is this what it is? Is this what it is? I don't remember. To copy contents assign. Of strings to copy is going to mean data equals to copy. No. Let's say copy of to copy. No. Can we say data equals to copy? No, of course not. Initializer list. What the fuck am I talking about here? Initializer list. I don't need this. This is for my arrays. I don't need this at all. What are you talking about? What are you doing? You crazy boy. Return cannot cast. All right, you fucker. Yeah. Cool beans. Let's just compile again. We'll just see if it magically works. It's not going to, but just give me the errors. Oh, man. STD2 string has no. Ugh. Oh, fucking great. Oh, such. Really? Yeah, this is an annoying thing to do. A scoobity bop bop bee ba da ba da ba doo. More than one operator matches these operands. Whoa. Crazy. Everything is going so crazy. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Give me those errors. Yeah. Make me feel it. Give me the pain. And on the. What the fuck is this saying? No operator. Right hand of type character? The fuck? What? Oh God. All right. Uh, parse has no member. Get out of here. Constant evaluation function. Compile time parse format specs cannot result in constant expression. Um, but if this is already type as string, main stats returns an F string. So if I want this F string as, if I just say this is dots. Ah, oh, object type is const F string. Give me the errors. Okay, 438. What does this fucking piece of shit want? Constant evaluation cannot figure this out at compile time. Uh, I think this just needs to go to string. And I at it. Oh, it worked. Oh, goddamn. Okay, let's recompile the entire solution and see if it still works or if I just got my hopes up for another moment of deep despairing disappointment. Oh, God. Oh, so sleepy. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah. 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 Oh, you know what we also need is so then we'll get our backwards operator or whatever the thing, you know what I'm talking about. Not operators, iterators. Iterators. Okay, so what else do we need? What else do we need to make our string class even better? We have to bool, we have from bool, to int, from int, to string because sometimes we're just going to need strings. That's just the way that it is. We have trim. Hmm. Like, what else are we gonna need? Like I get stuff like reverse could be good. Maybe delete substring and stuff could be good. Even find substring, but like it's a text-based adventure game. Like what do we really need in our strings? Other than like is number, bool, converting back and forth between these things, uh, operators, better access operators, ranged based access operators. Hell yeah, super cool. Super cool. You know what? What else do we need? The whole format thing I think is super cool. I'm very happy with myself about that. I was very much convinced that this was going to be way harder than it actually was. That's cool. So, oh God, the only thing that would make today better is if XRP hit 300 a coin. Could you imagine? Oh, 100x where it is today. Ooh, ooh. I retire if XRP hits 300 or above. Shit, I retire if I think XRP hits, what is that, 10? Dude, is it something like 200 a coin? If XRP hits 200, I retire. That's all I need. I just need XRP to pump, and life can be good. Life could be a dream. So we've made better strings. Okay, so we have better strings. Uh, yeah, fuck. I guess. Okay, so that's we're coming up on 3 hours and 20 minutes here. We now have strings that can accept variadic arguments in their constructor. We can do formatting of strings with variadic arguments that essentially is like overloading in the loosest sense of the word. Standard format, we can print these strings We have all of these operators for all of this stupid fucking bullshit because C++ is a pain in the ass sometimes. And you need to have 100,000 operators for stuff. Uh, you know, um, actually, I just realized we're gonna need another one for a for strings. So we're gonna have to plus equals to add into data, which is already a string, so it should be fine. We have more plus equals operators. We have equity operators, assignment operators, index ones, and range is super cool. Again, I'm very proud of myself for this. Bringing some of the cooler things about higher level languages into C++ is always fun. It seems like a very, I don't know why we can't have nice things. We got to upper, to lower, to bool, from bool, int, to string, which is kind of just nothing. We can trim the white space at the end. We have some ideas for more functions. Size, number, is empty, is number, is Boolean. We got the iterators, of course. Today was a very successful day. Today was a good day. We got a lot of just grunt work done. All right. And we tested it as well. That's always fun. We fixed a bunch of silly bugs. We tested this. We seg faulted. I waffled around for a while. This was good. I feel like we could probably even do better on some of these things. Yeah, we're fuck. We might want to do inline formatting, right? Because this is just returning copies. So we're creating new strings in order to perform, like, we're performing these actions and returning a copy of our string rather than just doing it inline. So we'll probably want to create inline functions for these eventually. However, that day is not today. And I'm also not super duper convinced that we need it. However, we probably will. Especially when you consider like the odds of this project, God, taking less than a few years or like a year or something like that is very little. But you know what? I just gotta say, this is what episode is this now? This is episode 13, right? So 13 episodes. We're starting to get some items. The potion header should be in the items thing here. And same with the potion CPP should be in items. Anyways, we're getting a lot of the boilerplate done. Again, I don't think I've ever said this. Technically, this playlist is on season 1. Season 1 is back end. This is just all boilerplate stuff. I think season 1 ends once the screen is completed and all of the back end works and you can play the game. Once that happens, once we have our data type set up, we have all of our structs set up, we have our make file properly created, after season 1, or sorry, this is what we need for season one. All of the back end is complete. This is season one. And by all of the back end, I mean we can load files. We have managers that are working well. There's going to be like a game manager. We're going to need some type of combat manager. You know, shit, season one is going to be fucking long. You know, um, there's even an argument to be made that like season one is really just boilerplate, right? And then season two is more like systems managers, creating more like the uh, I want to use the word peripheral, but that's not really correct. It's like if I have the ability to read items in from a spreadsheet, that's season one. Season two would then be things like the what's the word? Ah, God, what's the word? It's so late. Um, oh, what's the word for random with rules that starts with a P? Oh, God. The, oh, man. Anyways, like the randomization of stuff and then starting to work on. I think season two is going to be short. So I think season one of this project is like get all the back end working, create some like two things that can like fight each other. Maybe this is a better way to say it. Season one is me coding things up in my headers and C++ files, right? Me creating a base character and creating items and weapons and an inventory and then like traders and merchants and all of these types of things. And then me testing all of these in my main function, right? That's season one. Test all these things in main. Season two is test everything inside of your manager function, right? Season two is do everything inside of manager and figure out how to get everything sort of linked together, right? So season one is create all of the stuff. And then I think season two is link all of the stuff together such that you can play through, some small amount of the game, right? Create the objects in which enable a potential game to exist. And then season three is actually just building the game and making it like create all the stories. I already have a lot of story points in mind. Create the way to traverse through the world, start solidifying some items and stuff. I think this makes sense, so yeah. Season one, the one of the longest seasons, is just boilerplate. We're creating fucking types. It's just a back end extravaganza. And there's going to be so much more to make. Season two is making sure everything works together because season one is primarily focused on isolation, right? Make sure the inventory works. Make sure the weapon damage works. Make sure the dice works. Make sure you know, the random things work. Create your data types. Then we make sure everything works together. Then we create the actual experience of the game. This seems rather reasonable. Um yeah, fuck, I don't know. Anyways, I've been rambling on here for like 8 minutes about the playlists that will be on YouTube in the coming very long time from now, which is a monumental waste of time. So, I love you all very much. Goodbye, disciples of Moringa.